Hi families, it's Miss Jennifer. I am here on Sunday night to do our weekly check-in. We are now entering week 4 of distance learning, which is absolutely crazy. I never expected this to happen, but it is what it is. This is our new normal, and I am getting used to it, and I hope you guys are too, and I hope that all of you are staying healthy and safe. And I definitely miss seeing all the families, all my kiddos. I miss everybody so much, but this is the new normal, and we are going to make it through the rest of the school year. So I wanted to go over a little bit about week 4 and a little bit about what we are going to be adding starting this week. So you should have received the email from the parent board that the church will be closing through May 17th. So essentially that really leaves a lot of the school year that we have left to go online. So what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be adding a like an interactive learning component to our learning that we're going to be doing. So I'm going to start doing Zoom chats with the kids. I will be doing them twice a week, just like we would if they were in school. Tuesdays, Thursdays, we're going to do a Zoom chat, 10 o'clock every Tuesday, Thursday. We are there for our Zoom chats, and we're going to do little lessons, music and movement, activities, just very fun, interactive things for them to do with me so that they can see their friends, and so that we can continue our learning process for the rest of the school year. So you all have received calendars like this before, and usually I would write what activities we're doing that day. So this is going to be our interactive learning calendar. So on here I have Tuesdays, Thursdays, I have our Zoom chat information, what we're going to be doing that day. And then also on Mondays, I have a weekly challenge. So those are like a learning activity that I want you to do with your child. Take a picture and send it to me by Friday. And those I'm going to be posting on Instagram. And it's just going to be a really fun kind of challenge to see like what everyone did that week. So we have Zoom chats on Tuesdays, Thursdays. We have a weekly challenge put in on Mondays that are due on Fridays, and then Wednesdays I'm going to be holding office hours on Zoom. So those are going to be, you're going to be able to just come in and join me at any time between 10 and 11 a.m. I'm going to be available for you to ask any questions, for your children to hop on and show me maybe something that they've been working on, maybe, show me right then and there, like something that they can do, or just to say, hey, you do not need to join me on those office hours. That is totally fine. I'm just giving that option to you in case you need assistance with any of the things that I have planned out for the kids, or if you just want to say hi, to check in, and to see whatever, just say hi. Or if you wanted to show me something that they've been working on, or if they wanted to show me something, or whatever, I'm there, available Wednesdays 10 to 11 a.m. and I will give all the information in the email that I send tonight with the packet and the links for this video. So you will get everything tonight, and so that you know what we're going to be doing. So Zoom chats, let me talk a little bit about them. Tuesdays, Thursdays. Tuesday we have a theme day. So this week we're doing our teddy bear story time that we did not do last week because of Matt the Music Man. So we're going to do our teddy bear show and tell and story time. I would love if the kids would wear their jammies and bring their favorite teddy bears and join me so that they can show all of their friends their favorite stuffy, as well as we're going to read a story together. In addition, on every Zoom call that I do with them, we are going to be doing morning meeting. So that bit of our daily routine that we've done every day in the beginning of the school year, we're going to continue those Tuesdays, Thursdays. We're going to go over the days of the week, the months. We're going to go over the weather, and then we're going to do our activity. And I'm hoping to get them off of Zoom within a half an hour. Their attention spans are this big. So the quicker and faster and more interactive and fun it is, I think it'll be amazing. If I find that, you know, maybe it's too much, then we can always scale back. And remember, these are not mandatory. If you have something to do at that time, don't worry about it. Like, it's okay. I want to see my friends as much as possible, but if you can't join that particular day, there is no worries about that. Please don't feel like, oh my gosh, at 10 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have to drop everything. You don't. And it's okay. I promise. I will miss them terribly, but you know, I get it. We all have lives. We have other kids. We have things going on. I get it. So please don't feel like, oh my gosh, Miss Jennifer is like bombarding them with like things. Please don't feel that way. You know, pick and choose. Join us, don't join us. Not a big deal. I'm just making myself available for you and your child so that they get the most out of the rest of the school year. So, Zoom Chats Tuesday, like I was saying, have a theme. So teddy bears are going to be this week. Then we're going to take spring break off. So we'll have a whole week to just kind of relax and extra family time and just do whatever we need to do to relax in this crazy time. Then when we come back, that Tuesday, we're going to do Silly Hat and Crazy Hair Day. And I'm going to do a craft with them on Zoom. So I will send you over the directions for that, as well as like what materials you'll need for that. It's going to be something that you have at home: crayons, markers, scissors, you know, whatever. We're going to have it all set up and ready to go so that we can all do it together. And then the following Tuesday after that is going to be Superhero Day. They're going to dress like their favorite superheroes, and we're going to do something called Mystery Bag Show and Tell. So I'll give directions on that as well. And that's what we're going to be doing on Tuesdays. On Thursdays, we're going to be doing music and movement. It's a part of our daily activities that the kids love. They love to sing, they love to dance, they love to do some silly songs. So we're going to be doing those together. And then we have 2 birthday celebrations this month, and I want to celebrate those on those days. So this week we have Colby's birthday that we're going to celebrate on the 9th. And then the week that we come back from spring break, we're going to celebrate Joseph's birthday on the 23rd. So, you know, because we're not in school, I still want to give them a little birthday, you know, yay, it's your birthday. So we'll do those on our music and movement days. And then the last Thursday of the month is going to be music and movement. Wednesdays, I'm going to have my office hours, 10 to 11. You do not need to join. I'm here if you need me. I'll have my Zoom up, and if you want to pop on, totally up to you. And then your challenge is going to be due on Thursdays, and all the information is up here in this top box, and the weekly challenge information is here, and then any additional information I will send to you in the email. So that is the distance learning Zoom calendar schedule. So we have that. Then we have our weekly at home learning. So again, same concepts as we've been doing. Reading, I'll do my YouTube videos. I will post those. I will get better with that because it's been a little bit of a crazy time here at my house. So we're gonna do our reading, letters and sounds, math, fine motor, art and sensory, and STEAM or gross motor. So you'll find activities for every day in those categories. So this Monday, the theme is pets. Tuesday is my body. Wednesday is colors. Thursday is sports. Friday is travel. Again, I have some apps that you can try and some websites and apps to get your kids moving. I highly, highly, highly recommend Cosmic Kids Yoga. There's some great meditation. There's some great yoga videos on there. Please try it out. They will love it. I promise you. So that is the lessons that we have for the week. And then I am including a lot of extra activities for this week. Easter's coming up, so a lot of these are Easter activities and coloring pages, so you don't need to print them all out. Pick and choose or whatever you want. So the first sheets that I'm enclosing after the lessons are some tracing sheets. So I did them in yellow. I'm hoping it comes up either in yellow or in a light gray when I scan it. And then what they're going to do is they're going to try and trace with a crayon or a marker to try and get to practice those fine motor skills. And there's 2 pages of that. So we have some vertical lines, we have some horizontal lines, and a zigzag for them to try to trace. Then I have some counts and covers. So we have some bunny numbers. You're going to color in the amount of eggs that is showing on their belly. So it's 4. And you count with the kids 1, 2, 3, 4 and color it in. And that's something that they can do for Easter. So there is 2 pages of that, and they're numbers 1 through 8. So that's definitely something that they should be able to work on with you. This one is roll and cover. You can roll a dice and then have them color in the amount that's on the dice. So if they roll a 5, they color in 5 dots. They roll a 2, they color in 2 dots to get them to color in the whole egg. This is some egg cutting practice, so you can have them try and cut lines. The straight lines are going to be easier for them. If you want to challenge them, you can give them a zigzag line or the triangle shaped lines. You can try that. You could try a curve, depending upon how comfortable you feel with their scissor skills. You can do that. Because it is Easter week, I am attaching a whole bunch of jelly bean graphs. So this, similar to the graphs that I gave you, I believe last week, this one you can like pick different color jelly beans and like give them a bowl and they can see how many of each jelly bean they have. They can make marks on that. My pages are sticking together. Okay, so that's that. Jelly bean sorting, you can have them sort them by color. You could do a jelly bean tally, same thing as the long graph, but you can do it horizontally. Okay, then after those pages, I have egg puzzles. So I've included 1 puzzle for every kid. What they're going to do is they're going to color in their egg. You can cut it or have them cut it. And then they're going to try and put their name back together. So Ava would be AVA, and she, you cut it and try and have her put the puzzle together. There's one for every single child. So if you want, you could print them out for each kid in the class and have them practice getting to recognize and do their friends' names, or you can just work on their name. That's totally up to you. After the eggs, I'm giving you just some fun Easter activities that you can do at home. So the first is Easter bingo. So I've included, I think it's 4 bingo cards. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bingo cards. So if you have other children at home, they can play along. You can use goldfish to be like your markers, or jelly beans, or whatever you have at home to be the markers. And then I have included the cards that you would use to pull the picture and tell them what that is. So they're going to be looking for, like, you say, oh, I picked the carrot, and they'll look for the carrot, and then they can mark it on their bingo card. So it's just a little fun game that they can do with you. And then I have included probably 20 or so Easter coloring pages. So these are just blank Easter pages that the kids can just, you could print out and have them color. So there's those as well. So that's what I'm including this week. I have a bunch of super fun books that I'm going to read with them this week as well. The books include Biscuit, Where's Spot, from A to Z with energy. We've got Peppa's Easter egg hunt. We all go traveling by. Ooh, the night before Easter. And Mater and the Easter Buggy. So I'm going to be posting videos of these up on YouTube this week. I'm going to try and get them all done in one day, probably tomorrow, and I will post everything for you. And I think that's about it. So if you have any questions,